The European Union has set itself on a collision course with Hungary and Poland after announcing plans which could see states betraying EU values, subject to financial penalties. Eurosceptic MP Nigel Evans issued a stern warning to Brussels, suggesting that the bossy behavior Eurocrats have towards the eastern states could ultimately lead to the destruction of the bloc. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk, Mr. Evans said, "If they want to see the destruction of the European Union, they can carry on doing exactly what they have been doing up to now, because the people of these countries simply won't stand for it. Polish people are not going to be bossed around by the European Union, for goodness sake. They were bossed around by another country for so many years they broke free of that yoke." Earlier this week, European Commissioner boss Jean-Claude Juncker announced plans to link the bloc's next 7-year budget with the political health of member states, with Eurocrats making judgments about whether they have an effective judicial system in place. GETTYEU News: Poland and Hungary have clashed horns with the EU due to laws allegedly limiting democracy in recent years. Poland, under the leadership of President Andrzej Duda, has attracted the criticism of the EU for ratifying laws perceived as weakening judicial checks and balances. The EU Parliament further exacerbated the already conflictual relationship with Poland by backing a resolution supporting the European Commission's decision to trigger Article 7 against Poland's constitutional reforms. This is a process which can, in theory, result in countries being stripped of their voting rights. Hungary's leader Viktor Orban also clashed horns with Brussels echelons after facing accusations of cracking down on the free press. Mr. Evans continued, "The Hungarians are exactly the same. Polish people are not going to be bossed around by the European Union." Nigel Evans: When the Hungarian Prime Minister speaks on behalf of his people, he is doing exactly what he is paid to do, to have some faceless bureaucrats in Brussels telling them that they simply aren't good enough, that the people who voted for the Hungarian politician or the Polish politician, they somehow should be supplanted by the wishes of an unelected president in the European Commission. Forget it. Mr. Evans also warned Mr. Juncker to stop being scared of Brexit, to focus instead on the reasons behind the increasing unpopularity of the institution. He added, "I understand that the European Union are scared that if it's a great success for the United Kingdom, then other countries may wish to follow suit. If I were President Juncker, I would look at the reason why it is that other countries are so unhappy with the European Union." I don't think Juncker gets the message. They should understand why it is that so many people are unhappy with the way the European Union is running itself. If I were them, I should look at a far more soft-touch European Union that is working on behalf of the citizens of the European Union, which then would be reflected in the ballot box.